Hi there, my name is Sloan Billow and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be making a Valentine's Day care package for a female college student. This one will be for my daughter who is a junior, and I think she'll really appreciate it when she gets it this Valentine's Day. So we've got several treats in here that I'm going to go through and explain. I started off by making some decorative flaps for this box, and I wrote on them different little things. So this one says, I love you because, and then I go around and I say, you are sweet, you are kind, and best of all, you are fascinating, which she is. Okay, so there's our sample box right here. And I'm gonna start off with an empty one so we can start to fill it. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to say is that I would like her to have something that she can wear on Valentine's Day, a couple of things to wear and a couple of things to eat. I think that would be the perfect care package. So I bought this patent leather travel jewelry case at the J. Crew outlet. It was $50 marked down to $14. So I thought that would be a really nice thing to put into a care package, and I was thinking I could make some handmade jewelry to go into it, which I like doing. So here are some earrings that I made, and I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to make them. So I started out with an ear wire, and I wrapped some wire around the little ring, and I used a couple of tools, and then I wrapped the wire around the, after I made a little circular connection to connect it to the ear wire, I wrapped the wire around itself. So here is the detail. And then I strung a few glass beads that are pink and a pearl, and then some red glass beads. And then I'm going to secure the end here with the wire wrapping technique that I use, so you can see how that's done. So you have to have two tools. So this is a round nose plier, which is common in jewelry making, and this is a snipper or a wire cutter. So you start by taking the end, and you can buy this on a spool. Here's what the spool looks like if you go to Michael's or another crafts supply store. My city has its own bead shop, so that's really convenient for this kind of work. So I'm gonna wrap this wire and make a nice round shape here. And here, some jewelers use their another pair of pliers to start wrapping the wire, but I like using my fingers, and I like keeping the wire nice and long so I can get a good grip on it and get the wire wrapping very tight. So I've got my nice circular, let's see, shape there. And once I have that, I can grip with my pliers very tightly and then start wrapping. So I want to go around 3 or 4 times depending on how much room I have. You want to get that first one is done to get that level, and then I'm going to go around again and try to get it as tightly snug with that layer as possible. So now I've got my second one, and I'm going to definitely make it around 3 times with the amount of wire I've got. You just play it by ear. You might only go around once, depends on how much room you have, you gave yourself. I like the look of quite a few wraps. I think it's pretty, but to each their own. All right, I went around 4 times. This is how that looks. Now I'm going to take my snippers and cut off our end. And here we've got our lovely Valentine's Day earring to put into our fancy red patent leather travel jewelry case. So here's the set again of the finished completed set. And I'll put that into our new second care package so that we can have a sample and then a work in progress. So we're doing two things she can wear. I went to Walmart and they had these really nice cranberry t-shirts that were marked $10, marked down to $1, which was crazy, but hey, you just go around and to different stores and you'll see things you like and you just add them to your care package if it makes sense and if it's in that kind of Valentine Day color. So here we go, we're gonna put that in there. Now we've got two things, so we've got things to wear. Now let's move on to things to eat. All right, there's a new yogurt out. It's called La Fermier, and they come in these beautiful terracotta pots that have fantastic colors. So this one is great for Valentine's Day. It matches our t-shirt, sort of. It's like a burnt red, and I filled it with some red Hershey's Kisses, which is fantastic for Valentine's Day. And I went on Amazon and bought a stack of like 12 wooden lids that are for small mouth mason jars. And it looks so lovely on these pretty terracotta yogurt containers. So that's gonna go right into the box. Okay, more to eat. Okay, this is fun. Okay, so this, I got some reusable coffee cups and I put a sleeve on it that I just cut out of paper, and I wrote a Bible verse on it that is about the heart, which is meaningful to me. So first of all, what I wanted to say is that this sleeve is not just a straight piece of paper. It has a curve to it, and you have to get that right, otherwise it won't work on your coffee cup. So you can go online and search printable cup sleeve template. You print it out on your printer and then you can cut it out. It shows you the lines to cut it out, and then you write whatever you want on it or decorate it with stickers or whatever you want. But I want to take this off and show you the shape of it so you get the idea. See, it has a curve to it. Okay, so I'm going to read this Bible verse because I think it's really nice for the students to read this and encourage them. Proverbs 4:23. Above all, guard the affections of your heart, for they affect all that you are. Pay attention to the welfare of your innermost being, for from there flows the wellspring of life. Okay, so there we go, and I'm going to just put that right back on where I found it to begin with. And inside, I have some Starbucks hot chocolate. They come in a pack of 12. Or 6, can't remember. And then I'm also putting this spoon. I bought wooden spoons on Amazon, and they come in a pack of like 100, and it wasn't that expensive. I think it was $5. So I dipped it in some chocolate melting wafers that you can buy in the grocery store or at Walmart. And then I have these light pink marshmallows that are heart-shaped that I got in the gourmet section of Marshall's, and they came in a big bag of maybe 30 or 40. And so I dipped the spoon in the chocolate that you melt in your microwave for 1 minute on defrost, and then if it's not done, you go another 30 seconds each time. But I only needed to do a 1 minute and then stir it up, and it worked great. Dip the spoon in, pop the marshmallow on, then dip the spoon back in, and you get this fantastic little hot chocolate stirrer. So we'll just put both of these into our cup and put it right into our care package box. Now, there was something interesting at Walmart that I noticed. When you go to the kids section where they have the Valentines that you bring in for your class, there were some things in there that came in bulk that I thought would work for a college care package because I'm making multiples too. So this one was the best deal I saw. This was $5 for 8 lip balms that are chocolate flavor, and they say Valentine on them, and they say to and from, and they're perforated. So I'm just going to take my Sharpie here, and I'm going to write "To my darling daughter from mom" and pop it right into our care package. And the other thing I found that worked well was this really big box of 35 treat bags. They were Utz pretzels that are X's and O's. And I was able to just grab one of these in pink. They have, half of them are pink and half of them are light blue. And it says to and from. So I said, to my lovely daughter from Mom. And so I am going to put that into our box here. This is getting mighty full. And two more things. These were $1, so that's so affordable, and they look very Valentine-y. Ghirardelli, which is a great brand of high quality chocolate, and they're little stuffed heart chocolates that are stuffed with caramel. So pop that right in also. There we go. Now it's getting rather full. And one more thing. I had some blank white cards that I got at the craft store, and they come with envelopes. And so I just wrote a little note and took some construction paper, made a construction paper heart and popped that on, and I'm gonna write a note to my daughter and put it in her box to tell her what she means to me, which I think is going to be very meaningful. So we want this box to be something that shows our child or our neighbor or our niece how much we love them, and just pour on lots of affection, because it's Valentine's Day and that's what it's all about, love and affection. So let me show you our finished product one more time. There we go. It's a lovely box for your favorite college student to get on Valentine's Day. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.